Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. If you have no idea who I am a first generation low income undergraduate at Stanford University, and I made this channel to help other first generation low income students get better access to higher education through my college related videos. For today's video, we're going to be talking about stuff that I wish I knew before I went to college. So I guess jumping right into it, my first point is that your experiences are not universal. And what I mean by this is that my normal is not normal to other people. And I know this might be like kind of obvious and you're like, yeah, Jasmine, you're going to college, you're meeting new people, and like obviously you're not gonna find someone that has the exact same experience as you. But I didn't feel like I fully appreciated what this meant until I got to college. Especially as a first generation low income student, I kind of assumed that a lot of the problems that I faced were common among other students when they weren't. Whenever I'm making a decision as a low income student, one of the first things that I look for is money, or like how much it costs and how much it's going to cost me financially. And for other students, they don't really think about that. But I learned that it's just way different for other people with different socioeconomic backgrounds. And they even think differently or process things differently. And I didn't really expect that because I knew that we were all going to be different, but I didn't think that our common sense and logic and our way of thinking would also be different. Speaking of being different, you also don't have to be super prepared. You don't have to do everything at once, and maybe it might feel like everyone around you is doing everything so early, so quickly, like finding jobs after college or signing up for internships, applying for scholarships, and it might be a little fast-paced for you, but you should take your time and process things. You should be kind to yourself. And especially as first generation low income students, I know that we might feel like we're always falling behind and we're constantly trying to keep up, but you also have so many other obstacles that other students don't face. So it's totally okay to just pace yourself and run your own race. Don't compare yourself to other people. Which connects to my third point, which is you don't have to know your major right away, or you don't have to have a career choice right away. I know that a lot of people walk into college knowing exactly what they want to study or knowing exactly what kind of career they want, but the majority of students actually have no idea what they're doing or have no idea what they really want to study. I know when you're entering college, a lot of your decisions seem like they're going to make or break your career, or you feel like you don't have enough time to think about your future and actually plan it out, but you do. Most colleges don't require you to declare until the end of your sophomore year anyways, so you have 2 years to explore your college curriculum and see what interests you. Going along with that, I think that one of the most important things about college is asking questions. So you shouldn't be afraid to ask questions. Ask your professors, ask your RAs, ask your friends, ask your academic advisor, or ask anyone any question that you have until you find an answer. I know a lot of people are scared of looking dumb or might think that they have a dumb question, but if you're first generation, you're going to have a lot of questions, and that's totally normal. One of the questions that you should be asking is whenever you have fees. So universities do this thing where they charge you stuff or they're requiring you to purchase a certain item, and a lot of times there's ways to get out of that. So ask questions, ask if there's fee waivers, ask if you can get financial assistance, and ask if it's necessary or mandatory that you absolutely have to purchase this thing. Ask your first generation low income office, ask the financial aid office. Just ask so that you can save your money and you don't have to be spending it on unnecessary fees. I know for Stanford, we require that you have a health insurance, and I was panicking because I only had the government insurance and it wasn't suffice. So they were like, oh, you have to pay $6,000 a year to get the Cardinal Care, which is Stanford's health insurance. And I was like, oh my God, I can't afford that. And what did I do? I called the financial aid office and I asked, and I was like, how can I get around this because I don't want to be paying $6,000 a year, I can't afford it. And they were like, oh, it's cool, we'll just give you a scholarship. And then that's it. That's all that happened. I didn't have to pay it, and all I did was ask. So trust me, a lot of times it's so much easier to just send an email or make a call rather than paying a lot of money. Speaking of reaching out, I totally recommend reaching out to your professors. So this is super important because you want to network with your professors. You want them to get to know you, and you want them to know your name in case they come across an opportunity that you might benefit from. Go to their office hours, and I will be making a separate video completely on office hours, and I really want you guys to watch it because trust me, I wish I knew this about office hours. My last point, and I feel like this is the most important point for me, is that you don't have to take anyone's crap. Not from your friends, not from your family, not from your professors, not from whoever else. You don't need to take anyone's crap. You're becoming an adult in college and you need to set your boundaries for your own self-respect. Now, I wanted to talk about this because a lot of times we feel like we have to take crap from our professors, and honestly, we don't. Like, if they're university professors, they should know better, and they should respect you and respect you as a student regardless of what you look like, who you are, or what your socioeconomic status is. I've had a handful of experiences myself with bad professors who just assume things about me or have made some remarks that they should not be saying at their level. And guess what? I call them out because why are you doing that? Why are you telling me that? I have several classes professors. I've had multiple professors who talk to me like I'm 4, and it's just so disrespectful. Even though there are authority figures, I think that you should still be able to step up for yourself, and I wish someone told me that. Quick example, I had one professor say that he didn't want to talk about Black Lives Matter in class because he didn't want to get political. And I was like, and I straight up called him out. I was like, Black Lives Matter is not a political issue. Black Lives Matter is a human rights issue. I have other horror stories with bad professors, so let me know if you guys want to hear those in the comments. And I remember when I got accepted into Stanford, I even had family members who were like, oh, how did that happen? Or how did you do that? I had a cousin tell me, okay, how are you going to pay for it? And I was like, I got a full ride scholarship. And then she was like, how did you do that? And I was like, what? Why are y'all so petty? Damn. People are gonna judge you for the decisions you make, and you're going to be making mistakes, but that's totally okay. You don't have to take anyone's negativity. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to not know anything. It's okay to be lost. The important thing is that you're doing whatever you're doing for yourself, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're thinking about yourself. You're being kind to yourself. At the end of the day, it's gonna be your job, your degree, your major, whatever it is, it's yours, and you don't have to listen to other people. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know down in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at firstgenfirst, or on Twitter firstgen1st, or send us an email at info@firstgenfirst.org. Bye. Time to think out or you feel like you don't have enough time to think your quick example.